Hey everybody, hope you're doing well. There's some things I wanted to go over before tomorrow just so that there wouldn't be any surprises. I just want to kind of let everybody know how things are going to play out, my expectations. I apologize. I kind of left a lot of things up in the air. We've been trying to work this through. I've been talking to some healthcare professionals just to make sure that I'm thinking right. My number one concern is everybody's safety. Okay, so anyways, now there's going to be some people who are going to disagree with the way I'm doing this. That's fine. That's kind of why I'm doing this as well, just so that there's no surprises. Some people might think I'm being too restrictive. Some people might think that I'm not being restrictive enough. Okay, so anyways, hopefully things will change over the next few weeks, but as of tomorrow, this is the way it's going to be. All right, number one, I'm requesting that everyone wear a mask. I'm not requiring it. If you can't wear a mask for whatever reason, you don't want to, that's fine. Just do us all a favor and stay out of everybody's face. Okay, so I'm requesting everyone wear a mask. We will have masks available if you don't have one. I am telling you we're not going to be shaking hands. There won't be any hugging. We're going to be sensitive to one another in this area. Okay, we're going to be protecting one another in this area. Now, if you want, let's say somebody gets the idea they want to come in and prove to the world that they're not scared and go around and try to hug everybody, the next hug you may get may be me wrapping my arms around you and carrying you to your car. Okay, so I'm serious about this. We're going to, no handshaking, no hugging. The doors, when you first get there, I want to have the front door open. I plan on having the front door open so you don't even have to touch the door. Okay, walk in. You'll find too that the pews will be sectioned off. I want to try to do every other pew for a while. That's one reason why we're doing two services, so we can spread out. Well, that's the reason why we're doing two services, so we can spread out. Okay, so I'm going to plan to have the pews kind of roped off, taped off, so there'll be some distance there. We're going to have some extra hand sanitizer available, and what else am I leaving out here? Oh, tomorrow there'll be no kids thing at all. Okay, so I mentioned that when we will eventually have it, that it will be for the second service. We think it's a little early. Probably for the first Sunday at least we won't have it. We don't have a lot of space for one. So just keep that in mind. The service tomorrow will be short. It has to be. Especially the first one. Because, well, we don't have much time. I want to be done. The first service starts at 9. The second service starts at 10:30. So I want to be done with the first service by 10 o'clock. Give us a little time to wipe down things, but also get people out and get the new people in. So I have a very short message, 1 point. So that's I'm hoping that answers. It at least gives you an idea of how things are going to play out. I mentioned the masks. Wearing them there, I wouldn't expect you to wear them the whole service. All right, once everybody gets in their pew, once you find your seat, you can pull your mask off. You know, good grief. I'm talking about when we're interacting with one another. Okay, and again, I've talked to some nurses and doctors, and they agree that should be sufficient. Now, if you want to keep it on, or if you want to sit amongst people, we can change seats. Whatever. We'll talk about that when we get here. I need to talk to you too, just kind of remind you of some things. We'll talk about this tomorrow as well, but can we pretend? Just play pretend for a second. Let's pretend that maybe Washington doesn't know everything, that they're maybe as clueless as the rest of us about how this is all going to play out, and that Harrisburg and Albany and the governors don't know everything, and maybe that we ourselves as individuals haven't learned everything there is to know about this from watching the news. We don't have to pretend very hard. All right, maybe we didn't learn everything there is to learn off of articles online and memes we've seen on Facebook. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff we don't know. We don't know what's next for sure. We don't know exactly how this is going to play out. But there are some things that we can be pretty certain of. Okay, one thing we know for sure is this is not the bubonic plague. This is not the Black Death. Okay, this is a bad flu. But we also know that it seems to be spread pretty easily, and it can be dangerous. And here's another reality: if it goes through our church, it could kill 2/3 of our church. We have some older people in our church that wouldn't handle this very well. All right, I want to err on the side of caution. Okay, the other reality is this is probably not going to go away anytime soon. Okay, this is probably, and there's probably going to be a period of time where there's probably going to be another wave of it. More than likely, it's almost inevitable that this fall will probably be pretty rough. All right, so in the meantime, things are going to look a little different around here. We need to be patient with one another. There's kind of two groups of people right now. There's people that are pretty concerned, pretty scared, and there's people that are mad. Okay, we got to love each other through this thing. All right, so I appreciate your prayers, appreciate your patience with me and with each other. Okay, you guys mean a lot to me. I don't want to lose anybody. Okay, I want you to understand this when it comes to church, not only tomorrow, but for however long this goes on. I'm not asking you to come to church. Okay, I'm just telling you you can come. Okay, so Lord bless you. I hope that answers your questions, gives you a better idea what's going on tomorrow. I love you. Stay safe. Also, I'm still planning to put the messages online. Okay, now at least this week, it probably won't get posted until Monday. Okay, so I'm going to record the message at church on Sunday. So yes, I'm still posting them online. So don't feel like, oh, you either go to church or you don't get anything. No, that's not the case. All right, so there it is. All right, love you. Have a great rest of the day.